Hey guys, this is Kaylin from KhalypsoTough Fitness and welcome to my fitness program. And thank you so much for putting your trust in me to help you lead to a better health and fitness. This is an 8-week program. I am operating this program based on the quote, "Don't give people fish, teach people how to fish for themselves." I feel that you're going to be able to continue this journey far past 8 weeks, so you can have this as a complete lifestyle change and you can maintain your weight. Everybody wants to drop weight quick, but then after they're done with their program, they go back to the way that they were before, and what was the point of that? And so this is a very educational program instead of just giving the answers. One of the biggest reasons why I was never successful in weight loss in the past is because I wasn't prepared. Being an employed mother and wife, I had so many other things I had to do. My schedule was completely slammed. And there was so many reasons why I ended up not going to the gym because, say, my clothes were dirty, or I didn't have the groceries in the fridge, so I didn't know what to make for dinner, or I hadn't planned for that, and I don't know what to cook for tonight, so screw it, just order pizza. Things like that. I want to make sure that you get your clothes ready to go for the week, your meal plan ready for the week, all that kind of stuff. And the PDF called Weekly Preparation will prepare you for all of those things. So another thing that we'll be doing throughout this program is changing our eating habits. Surprise, surprise. This is something that's really difficult, and I have asked many people, and it seems to be the most difficult thing out of all of the things when it comes to losing weight is controlling our food habits. It's far too easy to just drop by really quick into the drive-thru or go to a restaurant for already prepared meals, and it's more of the convenience than the actual food itself that we choose these foods. But learning how to cook and making better choices and recreating things that we love to eat, but the healthy version of them at home, has been really key to my success. So a couple of things that we'll be doing, we'll be eating less, which will create a calorie deficit. Calorie deficit basically means that your body has less than it needs in order to complete its normal functions. When your body has less fuel than it needs, it will utilize stored body fat in order to continue existing. And exercise deepens that calorie deficit because in order to provide energy for its functions, if you increase the functions, then it needs more energy, so it'll be even quicker when it comes to fat loss. And I'll talk about exercise soon. So we're going to be eating less in order to create that calorie deficit. We're going to be eating healthier foods, so our nutrition is actually on point. And then also we'll be tracking what we eat. During meal tracking, you will be using an app called MyFitnessPal. There is an explanation in the PDF and videos on my highlight reel on how to use the app, how to do it step by step, how to get all your information in there, how to download it. It is free. There is a paid option as well where you can do a little bit more adjusting if you'd like to, but I lost my first 40 pounds on the free version by itself. I just used it correctly. There are 2 PDFs. There is a meal choices PDF by itself that includes many options. There are many more out there than what I offer you, but you can definitely use this list for your convenience. And then there is also a meal plan calendar provided that you can print, and I put it on my fridge, and every week I write in what I'm going to eat for dinner that day as to prevent that whole screw it, let's order pizza situation. The other PDF that'll be there is nutrition tips and tricks. There's lots of different things that I've done over the time of learning and trial and error that have helped me maintain my food plan while I'm trying to lose weight. It's pretty hard to eat out when you're trying to lose weight, or maybe you're gonna go to your friend's house and they're gonna have a potluck and you don't really know what's gonna happen. There are tips in there about bringing meal bars with you so you're not totally starving and you get hangry and you're like, forget it, let's stop at McDonald's, or whatever the case may be. So there's lots of lists of things like that in there, as well as how to do cheat meals, because yes, you do get cheat meals. So just lots of tips and tricks in that PDF. The next thing that we'll be doing is moving, exercising. Like I said, moving deepens calorie deficit, so you'll burn even more fat, so it'll be a quicker process to drop it. The first PDF is going to be your actual exercise plan, and that's going to include what you do per day and per week. And there is also, in my highlight reel, you'll be able to see examples of those different movements to make sure that you have good form, you're doing things properly, and it'll show you how to find those things in the PDF. And the exercise gets a little bit more difficult as you progress through the program. And then the other PDF is exercising tips and tricks. For the people that decided the lifting program that I offer, there will be tips and tricks on every single body part, kind of how to get a good feel for if it's being done right. There is information on women's bodies and how we change every week, and week to week can vary tremendously in lots of different things hormonally, and how we can learn to be mentally easier on ourselves while we're going through this program. There's also information on at-home workouts, because I know a lot of people work out at home. They can't get to a gym, they don't want to pay for a gym, they can't pay for a gym, whatever that is, they prefer to work out at home. So there's information on what you should purchase, very simple basic equipment to follow along in my at-home workout guides that are also on my Instagram. The next thing you'll be doing is weighing in, and it'll be something you'll do weekly. I understand that weighing in is something that people don't really like to do because the scale can be very misleading. You can gain weight for so many different reasons, which is listed in the general tips for PDF that I give you. Like maybe you need to go to the bathroom, maybe you ate too much salt, maybe you're a female and your cycle's coming soon. There's lots of reasons why we would weigh more on the scale, and it doesn't determine your progress. However, so many people are tempted to weigh in that I would rather help control that with you guys, so you don't just see it and you're doing it on your own and I say don't weigh yourself and then you weigh yourself and you're confused, and I would rather be able to help you with that. The point of losing the weight is by the very end. It's not going to be per day, it may not even be per week, but eventually over time, trust me, mine fluctuated a lot, super confusing. But you'll be weighing in per week, you're letting me know what's on the scale, and then also it's optional for you to measure yourself. I do measurements every 4 weeks because measurements, they don't come week to week to week, it doesn't change that quickly. So I do them every 4 weeks, so you can do a measurement in the beginning, the middle, and the end of your program if you like, and I have information on how to do that in the general PDF tricks and tips as well, and also about taking before and after pictures, some stuff about sleeping properly, and just some other tips and tricks that helped me maintain my weight loss. And then the last thing is there is a group chat that I'll be putting you in on Instagram. This is for lots of different reasons. It's for accountability, it's for group feeling of community. People will share their goal bodies, recipes they found, some exercises they might have liked. Even some people might share some progress photos and before and after photos, which is definitely not required by any means, but a lot of people do tend to have fun doing this. In the beginning of the program, there is a lot of people talking at once, and it might seem like, oh my gosh, there's lots of notifications, this is very overwhelming. You do have the option to mute the chat. However, I would prefer you not to do that because I will also use it to send mass messages out to all of you at once, like good new tips or ask how everyone's doing, that kind of thing. And just so you know, it's very exciting in the beginning and lots of people talking, but that excitement does tend to slow down over time and the chat isn't quite as crazy. So give it a little bit of a chance before you try to get out of the chat, because I do believe it's a really good resource to feel like you're part of a community. Make sure you get through all of the PDFs that I have assigned to you. Ask me any questions, please, please, please reach out. You are not bothering me. So many people try to not message me because they think that I am being bugged or something like that. Please, please ask me anything you want. If you are lost, stuck, confused, stagnating, please reach out to me. We can have a conversation and I can help get you on the right track, maybe tweak things a little bit. So please let me know if you ever need any help at all, and I will carve out time to be able to help you. Good luck and see you on the other side. Remember, I can always edit. Always edit. Oh, look at my neck. Oh, that looks weird.